What is one thing you wish your parents did differently when raising you? I wish my parents had let me be a kid instead of treating me like a project. So for context, I grew up with parents who were obsessed with academic achievement. Like, not just do your homework obsessed, but your entire worth as a human being depends on your grades obsessed. I was their only child, and they had this vision that I'd become some genius doctor, lawyer, CEO, who would validate their entire existence. From literally age 5, my entire life was scheduled around enrichment activities. My mom would wake me up at 5:30 a.m. to do extra math workbooks before school. After school was violin practice, which I hated with every fiber of my being lol. Then Mandarin lessons, then extra science classes, then homework until bedtime. Weekends, those were for SAT prep starting in 4th grade, not even kidding. I wasn't allowed to have sleepovers because socializing doesn't get you into Harvard. Couldn't join the dance team because it would waste study time. Couldn't even watch TV or play video games because my dad was convinced they would rot my brain cells that were apparently reserved exclusively for memorizing periodic tables and Shakespeare quotes. Worst part was how they'd compare me to other kids. My mom had this whole network of other achievement-obsessed parents, and they'd literally trade test scores like baseball cards. Oh, Tracy got a 98 on the math test? Why did you only get a 96? What's wrong with you? They'd make me redo assignments if I got anything less than an A, even if the teacher had already accepted it. By high school, I was having panic attacks before every test. I'd stay up until 3 a.m. studying, then get yelled at for being tired the next day. My dad would literally stand over my shoulder while I did homework and point out every mistake in real time. If I cried from the pressure, my mom would say I was being dramatic and that life is harder than algebra. Breaking point came during finals week my junior year. I had been awake for almost 72 hours straight on a cocktail of energy drinks and pure anxiety. I was sitting in my AP Physics exam when everything just went dark. Literally collapsed at my desk, woke up in the hospital with an IV in my arm, and my parents arguing with the doctor about whether I could still finish my exam that day. That was when Dean, my guidance counselor, who I barely knew, stepped in. Had apparently been watching my decline for months, and finally told my parents that if they didn't ease up, he'd report them for emotional abuse. I'll never forget the look on my mom's face. Like she genuinely couldn't comprehend that pushing your kid until they physically collapse might be a bad thing. What I wish they had done differently is simple. I wish they had seen me as a human being with my own dreams and personality, not as an achievement machine. I wish they had let me play, make friends, discover hobbies, and figure out who I was without the crushing weight of their expectations. Evan and I have 2 kids now, and we're raising them completely differently. Get to play sports because they enjoy them, not to pad college applications. They watch cartoons and play Minecraft and have friends over. Their rooms are messy and their homework isn't always perfect, and that's fine. We celebrate effort over outcomes. If you're a parent reading this, please let your kids be kids. Push them to do their best, but make sure they know that your love isn't conditional on their achievements, because I'm still unlearning that lesson at 32, and it shouldn't be this hard.